You right there. Yes, stand up. Okay, you ready? Face that way. When you hear us say pizza, you say it, okay? Ready? You say pizza. 1, 2, 3.
Pizza! Don't ever say that word!
Needless to say, that's how we did that little gig when everybody was asking me, how'd you guys do that? How'd you speak like the girl's voice? Well, I what? I look like her when I was saying, yeah. Well, thank you. It looked like I was saying it, right? Yeah, that was the point. That's where improv comes in, because me and the girl that played the ghost on the episode, we were just sitting around goofing around, like, how about you? What do you think that if you said that, if you said it and I just was acting like I was saying it, but your voice came out? She's like, no, let's try it. So we surprised the directors with it, and we were doing it, and, we scared Zach like crazy, man. That's the local, man. He was like, scared him like crazy. So anyway, to surprise the directors, we said, hey, let's just try it. So when we got on the set, they had no clue we were going to do it. And she kind of snuck up behind the camera. And this is where improv, that's why I love improv, because you come up with things all the time. You know, 40% of our show that you watch on Zach and Cody, me, Arwen, Mosby, Ashley, Brenda, all pretty much improv a lot of it. We would make it up as we go. They would give us a script and we just make stuff up. So that's what we did on the Suite Live, Zach and Cody Ghost in Suite 613. She was right there and I was like, and she said it and they just blew up and loved it, you know. The director was just into it, added more to it. So if you notice, I said a lot more than that, and I was like, aye! Remember that? Remember that? So, and then another time, how many of you guys like really watched Esteban where he became rich? Now I know you remember my friend Hector, the hot dog man? Hector, Esteban, that guy, right? He comes in and he's like, hey, Esteban, your family's back in power, your grandfather's back in control, that means you're rich, right? Remember that? Yeah. And I said his long name, right? Well, his name was not the super long name you heard, it was just, are you ready? Not yet. It was Geraldo, Juan Carlos, Diego, Pepe, Vavero, Lupe, Alberto, right? That was his name. Okay? So after they got it in the gate and they were like done recording it, okay? I said, okay, you guys good? You happy? I asked the director and the executive producer, like, yeah, we're good, we're happy. I said, can I try something? They're like, sure, what do you want to do? I said, I just want to improv something. You mind if I do it? Like, no, go ahead. So I took my grandfather's name and Esteban's name and I put it together, okay? So when he came in, he was like, Esteban, I have great news. Your grandfather's back in power. That means you're rich. And the audience was there. They had no clue I was going to do it. Nobody knew I was going to do it except for me, because if I messed up, I didn't want them to know that I was supposed to do that. So when you watch the episode of The Suite Life and you see me say that long name, that was only one take. I went, done it. And all I did is I went, you mean my grandfather, Geraldo, Juan Carlos, Diego, Pepe, Fabio, Lupe, Alberto, Esteban, Julio, Ricardo, Montoya, De Rosa, Ramirez is taking the throne again? No, the other one. And I said, Fred? Yeah, okay, good. So, anyway, we improv some of those things, and basically what happened is that's how my life changed. But I started off, you guys, in a smaller town than you. I grew up in Tampa, Florida, well, outside of Tampa, called Brandon, Florida. I was this little Latin kid who just loved entertainment. I loved acting. No matter what anybody told me, nobody can change my heart or my soul or my mind what I wanted to do. I knew this is what I wanted to do. How many of you guys feel that way too? Yes. I mean, you're very special kids to feel that, you know. And my dad, he was a hardcore kind of father growing up. You know, he was all about sports and this and that. I want you to be a sports athlete. I want you to play baseball. I want you to do this. And I don't know if you know in America, baseball and football is like America's game. You know, next to basketball, but that's really for really tall people. Shorties like me, baseball and football. So growing up, I played baseball. I played football. I was actually the quarterback in my high school, and I also played baseball. And I was dancing at the same time, so I was making my dad happy, but then yet what was making me happy was being in the entertainment part of the world, right? So I don't know if it was God's intervention or something happened, but going into my 11th grade year in high school, I broke my leg. Sliding, okay? So right there, all my scholarships for baseball went out the door. But it was kind of like a calling because that's when, right after my leg healed, going into my senior year, that's when my drama teacher came up to me and said, hey, audition for this play. That play changed my life. That's when I knew this is what I wanted to do. How many of you guys have ever done a play before or something with acting that you just said, this is like something hit you and this is what you want to do and you figured it out? I don't know if you guys have, the main reason why you guys are here is I want to talk about my camp to you guys, but I have a camp back in LA that I started, and I mean, there's kids that are 5, 10, 20, I have someone as old as 28 in my camp, and it doesn't matter how old you are, it's just that something inside you that nobody can change. I knew in 6th grade that I was going to be a dancer or something with the business. Luckily my mom was supportive and she always took me to Chuck E. Cheese every Saturday night to dance. They set up a little dance area and they all dance out like 13, like, you know, they're dancing like this and all that stuff, and it was just great. Every week for like 8 years straight, Saturday night I went dancing. And also, for preludes me to tell you that I have a show coming out on MTV called Who Got Cred? And it's like finding the best breakdancer and DJ in America. So make sure you guys check it out. You guys have TV out here, right? Yeah. You guys ever watch Step Up 2?
Yes.
Adam Savani?
Yes.
That's like one of my really good friends. He's going to be a part of the show with me. So, you know, he's a really, really good dancer. And we're just going to go around looking for the best breakdancer. And the winner gets a part in the feature film that I'm doing. So all this is that I came with myself, which is another reason why I kind of left this life on deck. I'm going to do a couple episodes, but I'm not going to be on it as much because I want to do movies and other things. And that's why I have a movie that I'm doing in January, which I hope you guys will watch. We're going to start filming it already. Shoots will probably be out like right after summer, August. And then in around March or April, the show for MTV is going to come out. Okay? It's called Who Got Cred?
Did you bring your pet chicken?
Okay. My pet chicken, Dudley, yeah, hold on, I can run up for it. Oh, of course I didn't bring him in. I didn't bring Dudley. He's back in my village with my sister Esther Carlotta, who lives in Ensenada and sells enchiladas. Okay. Anyway.